Okay, let's talk about it. What I do, how you make income from your phone. So come on in the room, y'all. You got to engage. You know this is TikTok. Y'all do know how it works. You better get your points. Don't lose your points, because if you're going to build a business in this space and you're going to be going live, then you know that you want people to see your content, come in your room. So you got to do the same thing. You got to engage. You cannot be like a bump on the log. So just type hey in the chat if you got to go on through. But two things that you can do. If this is your first time here, connect with me at the top. Life After Nursing, because that's what this is, my journey after nursing for 18 years. And then on my profile, you'll see a LINK. Click that, you guys. And I'm going to explain everything that's in there. You got a free download. There's another way to get some other free PDFs. I'll talk about all that. But I help people who are brand new, straight out the gate like I was this summer. And also struggling content creators who've been in it for a while. Because I found another program that's absolutely amazing that helps make income there too. So, hey, Grace Dream Lawns. Hey, let's see, Angie. Oh my God, it's rolling so fast. Hey, big boy. Hey, Kelly. 7-6. Diamond. Where y'all coming in from? So I'm in Virginia. Let me put a disclaimer on that. I'm in the USA, because some people say, where is that? I've had that come up because I'm also on TubeView. And I got to say TubeView because, you know, TikTok don't want you using other platforms, right? So I'm on TubeView at the same exact time. And it's nice. Sometimes I have people over there. The other day it said Kyrgyzstan, India, and different places. And they want to know, can you do this business from anywhere else? Absolutely. So this is a worldwide business. So it don't matter what country you're in. You can definitely do this. As long as you got the internet and Wi-Fi, which clearly you got if you can see me. So I talk about that, about how as a brand new beginner, you can use this to make income from home. And also if, you know, you've been doing this for quite some time, but you're not getting the sales you're looking for, you're not having the success, then MOP is going to be your best friend. So, hey, Herbert, congratulations. Well, thank y'all. Well, thank you. Hey, Tam, thank you so much for following me. You guys, we can get started in a second. If you are a note taker, go ahead and get a piece of paper, because I'm going to give you all the deets. And it may be things that you want to use because you are going live and you want to make sure that you stay out of TikTok jail. And you want to make sure that you don't say things that they don't want you to say, because that's also how you lose your points. So one of the key things is we're going to talk about how you get points on this platform. The first thing is, do not ever go into people's lives and just give them gifts. Okay? Don't do that. I don't care if you like what they're saying, you're impressed by it, it's helping you, it's going to benefit your business. Don't do that. Okay? So first off, you pay for those coins. And then second of all, you got to make it count. So what they have in place, if any of y'all follow any TikTok creator, moderators, all those people who teach you all the tricks of this platform every time things change. Hey, Tamika. What's up, Tamika? That's one of my accountability partners. How you doing today, Chef? I'm just now going live. Hey, is it Eli Isaac 7567 and Kapil Veshnai? Hey, how you doing? All of y'all over there on TubeView land. What's up? How you doing? India in the house. I love it. Where is everybody at over here? Okay. On TT. Where y'all from? I love it. All my people over here jumping. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Daniela. I'm teaching people how to make moolah from their teléfono. So, I got an hola over there. Mi hija, Taisha, habla mucho español. She's fluent. I have a daughter. She speaks Spanish fluently. I don't. And that's what she does for work. She's a translator. Hey, from Poland. Okay, where y'all from over here in TikTok? Let's see. Everybody scared to tell me? I can't bite y'all. Trust me, I can't. But I come on here because I just want to give hope. New York City's in the house. Hey, it's to show people that you can make money from your phone. And so I was not looking for digital marketing by no means. I personally had tried several network marketing companies and did very well. So we got the 910 in the house, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Hey, we got London and Mexico. Welcome, y'all. And so I did some network marketing while I was working as a nurse. And so I've been a registered nurse for 18 years. I have 4 children, and I was burnt out, you guys. I would go to work, come home, need to cook, spend time with your children, and I was always tired. And so I was like, you know what? I need to figure out how to make some money. So I started in the Pink Cadillac Company. Some of y'all know exactly what that is. Hey, ATL in Durham, North Carolina. Durham just right down the road. I'm in Richmond, Virginia. So it's just like, what can I do? Someone told me climb to the leadership position there, become what they call a sales director. I did that, you guys, in 6 months. Became a sales director there, which they call the top 2% of the company. You get to wear the cute suits and everything. And that suit even cost me $300. but I still never made enough money to walk away from corporate America. So I was working, plus every weekend I was gone from my family trying to make that business work, you know, having people around the table doing facials and stuff, and never made enough money. My highest check there, just to be honest, they don't share their income, it was $1,800. Now I made more that month, but it was based off me selling. So one of my girlfriends brought it to my attention. She was like, Danielle, you hustling backwards. You got to place a $4,500 order with that company every single month as a collective whole as your team, and that's all the money you made, child. And then the next week you acting like a drug dealer, selling all the stuff out your trunk, putting cute little bows and bags and all this and running sales. You hustling backwards. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But I was like, one day I'm gonna make it. Okay, it ain't happened. So I was introduced during the pandemic. It's in the beauty industry. Yes, it was. And so I'm done with that. Deuces to that too. And someone introduced me to a health and wellness company. I did that during the pandemic. And about time, I finally hit something that it was like striking gold. I was making over 6 figures. My first 12 months, I made over 150,000. And let me just bring that in perspective for you guys. That was a lot for me. Because as a nurse, going to college for 4 years with a degree and experience, my last job that I left pre-pandemic, I was making $33 an hour. Y'all know that don't equal 6 figures. Okay, so I was not even making 6 figures as a nurse as hard as I was working. Okay, it just didn't work out that way. I'm in Virginia. I understand New York and California pay a lot more, but where I'm located, it just don't work like that. So when I did that and made 6 figures, I thought I was on my way. But guess what? I earned it. I was working more than 40 hours a week doing that. My phone was always blowing up. I was building a team. People wanted me for questions. I was doing Zooms. I was doing mindset coaching. You name it, I was doing it. So I worked way more than 40 hours. So I deserved them 6 figures. Let's be real. I deserved it. But here's where the problem came, y'all. And I got to tell y'all, a lot of y'all new here. Y'all just follow me as I'm telling y'all my story, what happened. So make sure you connect with me up there, Life After Nursing, and go to my profile, because I'm going to show you how you can work this around your family on a part-time schedule and make good money. Okay, directly from your phone, no matter where you at. So make sure you put your very best email when you go into my store, that LINK up there in my profile. Put your very best email in there, and then what's going to happen is then you're going to get this information. It's going to explain like 90-95% of any question you may have. But if you got any, you just reach out to me. Send me a smoke signal. You can book a personal one-on-one appointment with me. And also I want to say thank you so much, Aubrey, for the daily heart me. So I'm going to explain to the TT people. So when you go into someone's live and you do a daily heart me first, it's not called heartbeats. It's called heart me. Don't ask me why. But when you do that first, which is at the top, like my name is Life After Nursing, and then you'll see like a gold or orange heart. Then after that, you'll see your points accumulate. So instead of just giving a gift, like mine, I got like there is the ice cream cone, right? And that costs 1 point. So does a daily heart meet. After that, if you decide to give gifts after you do a daily heart meet, pay attention to your points. So you're going to start seeing how you get 30 points for this gift, 45 points for this, and how they add up. You need all the points you can get, especially if you're going to use this platform as your business partner. And that's how we should be using TubeU. I don't care if it's Bookface, Insta, if it's Threads. I don't care if it's, what's some of the other ones out there? Ink, Link, Snapchat, you name them. It doesn't matter. If you're going to use them, they're free. If you're going to use them as your business partner, follow their rules, you guys, and make sure that you run up the points so that you never get in jail, banned, or don't get the push out or the reach that you desire to build your business. So what you was doing to make 6 figures? Child, I was in this company called Mellow. So I was building a team, teaching people about healthcare products, and then enrolling them to have shopping memberships. I did that and built an organization of over 1,000 people. I was producing over $65,000 a month for that company every single month. And so that's what my organization, everybody who I directly sponsored and their people, and that was my income. Okay, so I did well there, you know, but I started another business. Yes, I'm married. No, sir. No, sir said, are you married? Yep. Mercedes, hey, cool kids. Yeah, I got 4 of them. I don't know. You see a little picture right there. I got 4. Name a car for an edit. Okay, I'm not gonna name no car. BMW X7. Hey Queen, I'll sub if you give me a shout out. Hey Jackson Clark. All right, so yes, I'm married. I don't want to miss people's questions here. But so let me tell you about that company. In case no one told you today, you have a purpose here and you are loved more than you know. Wasn't that sweet? That deserves to be pinned. You see what Daisy said to brighten everyone's day? I skipped your question. No, sir, I didn't. I said I'm married. You want that for yourself, Bold Beauty, and you can get it. Hard work and dedication. That's all it is, right? But this is a lot simpler. It's a lot easy, and that's why I like to tell people. You're right. Life is not all about money, but life does give us choices. I do believe that you do need income because you can't live nowhere for free. You got to eat. You got to have money for that. And prices are going up. It doesn't matter where you're located, and you need stuff to take care of it. No sir said life isn't about money. And I was just telling him I totally agree with him, because I made good money there, but at the end of the day, I didn't have time freedom because I was always on a Zoom. My phone was always ringing. So is the money really worth it? Not, because that's not what I wanted initially. You know, I wanted to have extra time with my family, but still have income. So it wasn't time freedom. But I started another business because I thought that one ran on autopilot. I already built a team. It was solid. And so I started another company. And then Mela shut my business down. My lesson learned there was never build another MLM or network marketing company. I will never do something where people can just snatch the rug from you at any time or feel like they can control you, what you say, what you do. And so that was my life lesson. And so stick a fork in it, move forward. This summer, a friend of mine came to me and mentioned to me about digital marketing. I had never heard of it. So my first response was, it sounds like a scam. It sounds like a pyramid, a susu, a flower. I don't want anything to do with any of that. And so, yeah, Tamika, it was dirty. They just snatched my business. I hate them because of it. I hate the company. But, you know, some things every once in a while I will order just because I can't find something that matches it when it comes to technology and resources, you know, the research on certain things. But as a company, I hate how they do business. They feel like they own you and control you. So I will not build another MLM or anything. I have to do something that's my business. I'm in total control. And so when my friend mentioned this one, I was like, no, I don't really like the way it sounds. You make 100% commission. Every time that you make a sale, you make 100%. For someone else, that blows their mind. They're amazed by that. I personally didn't like it because I'm a business owner and I understand that if I made money, there's no way that I can pay somebody else 100% and stay in business. That's because this is not the same as a traditional business. This type of marketing is called digital marketing. You got your hands on digital products, meaning it's sold and moved by means of this internet space. It's not something physical and tangible, which we all understand. We lived in a period when we watched books transferred to people getting Kindles and Fires and reading books on there. Now they done switched to audio books where people reading it. That's a digital product. We hear about colleges where people are going to school online to get their degree and then they fly out to University of Arizona for the graduation. They are already well immersed into digital products because that is digital education. None of us are new to this. We understand it. We just now need to wrap our heads around the fact that we can have part in this and make money. Ever since the internet has been around, that's what they have been using it for. But it's only been the big conglomerate corporates that has been able to use it. Now they done messed up. They done let regular people like you and I get in here and figure out how we can make money from our cell phones. And that's simply what I'm doing. And in my first 30 days, this girl who was scared to death to do it because I thought it didn't make sense, I made $5,400 in the first 30 days. I said, hold please. Oh, I got to cut some light on. I'll be back. I was like, okay, this is the bomb. So yeah, so then I was like, okay, we might be on to something. If you can make this kind of money in the first 30 days and don't have a clue what you're doing, oh, it's only going to get better. And it has. Let's just be very clear. Two weeks ago was probably the best week I had, though. It was like, I made over $3,000. I made $3,000 last week. Oh, and my computer about to die. So I'm over here doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, okay, I know I'm not the only person who got tired of their job, can't stand their boss, got bad experiences, overworked, underappreciated, burnt out when you get home, got a family, trying to figure out how you're going to balance it all, and getting a second job just ain't the option. I know I ain't the only person. So I was like, okay, what we going to do here? So when digital, what's the name of the program I got? Digital Growth Community. Okay, I got two now, though, to be perfectly honest. So I took on another one because I feel like that's good, but I can make way more money. So I brought this other one called Mom. But Digital Growth Community is my baby. So if you go to my profile and go to my website, which is www.liveatyourpace.com, then when you go there, you're going to see first it's a free PDF. Go get that, y'all. That just changed everything for me a few weeks ago. That free PDF from this guy named John who created. You must be super smart. I don't know about all that shit. I don't think so, Bold and Beautiful. But that's a nice compliment. You smart too. We all smart, Chad. As long as we got a brain, it works. They say we only use 10% of our brain anyway. Ain't that something? Go figure. So we all pretty smart. Thank you. You're so sweet. So I was like, all right, what we're going to do? We're going to figure this thing out. I purchased a program, and I started going through the modules. I started getting education. And one thing that I learned was that you know, FB, Instagram, all of those like for family and friends. You show your pictures, your life. You connected with people you went to elementary, middle, high school with. Everybody over there, right? All the people you know. That's not your business platform. First off, only like 20% see you, and you friends with all these people, and you wonder why you never see them again. It's because they're not coming up in your algorithm, right? So TikTok is really good for entertainment and business. Okay, very good, absolutely amazing because it's unique. They always push you in front of your ideal audience. So if you go to someone's page and you see them talking about digital marketing, do not think that all of a sudden the computer is just showing you digital marketing and everybody's doing it. No, that means that you apparently stopped on somebody's video way too long. You put a heart on it, you liked it, and that's what they was talking about. So the next time you on here, they show you more. I'm guilty. I started looking at the stuff about P. Diddy when all that mess was going down. Then I couldn't even get the stuff out my feed. Every time I cut my TikTok on anything, it was there. Oh, now we interviewing Cassie. Oh, we interviewing this person. It was just on it. It's because the algorithm is smart. So if you're going to build a business here, you want to deal with something that's smart, that's going to push you to people who already looked up something that you are talking about, or possibly a business-minded entrepreneur, because they're going to see you. This is a perfect place to start. So I had to get out of my comfort zone, but that's the purpose of a program. It taught me that I need to open up a TikTok. I thought this was just for the kids. I didn't have one. The YouTube, y'all, that I'm talking to y'all on today, it's old as water. Go click it and see when that started. I don't know. It's old. Yeah, Demetrius, you stayed on a job for 10 years and then they fired you. They don't appreciate you. See, absolutely. See, y'all can't see Demetrius, but that's Demetrius' statement over here on TubeView. I agree, because they will. They will fire you. They don't care. You got bills due tomorrow, your mortgage due, you got a brand new car note, you got a new baby on the way. They don't care about you. Drop dead today or tomorrow, and that business is going to still function with or without you. So why are some people so dedicated and don't feel like they should build something for themselves, or they use excuses like, I'm so tired, I'm this, that, and the third. You could be more than tired when they fire your butt, and you tired and stressed and trying to figure out how to pay bills. You better have multiple streams of income. And I'm not talking about puddles. I don't call streams of income something that gives you $200 a month. Baby, that's like a side hustle. That is not a stream of income. Stream is income that flows in and it finds its way to get to you passively, meaning you're not always there working, trading time for dollars. And that's what this has done for me. I am not trading time for dollars. You learn how to create content that stays there. So it's like your storefront. Just think about it. When you go to someone's page and you go to look at their videos, they got videos there from like months, years ago that they've been creating. Is there. It ain't disappear. It's their storefront. It's evergreen. You get to learn something about that person, right? So what you're going to learn is how to create content that stops the scroll. They're going to teach you about hooks. But when people see it is there, they get the information. They might want to act on it. They might don't. But at least they got it. They may follow you. They may come back, get some more at a later time. It's just sometimes it's just not the right time. But you're going to learn how to create content, and you're going to learn how to go live. I'm not used to going live, y'all. I ain't go live on FB or TikTok or whatever the other one is, Gram, Instagram. I didn't go live over there at all. So this is totally out my comfort zone. I go in patients' rooms and I answer their questions and I give them their medications and I assess them and talk to their families and give them instructions. That's what I do face to face. This is something different. It's over 100 people on this 200 together. Okay, let's take here and what I got on TubeView. Over 200 people right now that I'm talking to in front of. That was weird for me at first. The first time I did it, my heart was racing. I stayed on for 15 minutes and I was like, let me go for somebody coming here and ask me a question. I got to get up out this camp. That's how I was functioning. I did like 15 minutes. Then I like upgraded to like a 30 minutes. And then now I done finally got a little better because I can answer questions. Hey, Veronica. And because I can speak from experience because now I have done it. So I'm not telling someone that, hey, try something, see if it works, like throwing mud up against the wall and see what happened. I can say I honestly have done it. I came over here to this space not knowing a thing about it, have started and have had success. And it's just like, this is really crazy. This is funny. This is, wow, how these girls, some of them over here have been making 6 figures a month. They've been doing this. They started in the pandemic. I wish they had told me, child, I would have been learning in how to get over here and talk to a screen. But timing is everything, so it works out fine. I'm here now, and what a blessing, because this is my business. I paid for a digital course, and now I have the ownership to it, and then you can resell it. Because that's all it is in this digital space, you guys, is that you pay for a program, you own the rights to it, and they let you resell it. And when you sell it, you make 100% profit of it. What a great way to make income from your home. You don't have to build a team. Hallelujah. Because I'm done with that. I don't have my phone ringing all the time. I have people purchase from me and I don't even know who they are. I never hear from them. They don't even respond to my first email, and I give them my phone number. But this is an introvert's dream. And so if you don't want to have to be coaching grown-ups, holding their hands step by step, this is going to be your baby, because the program has been laid out so beautifully that you don't have to use any brain power. And so when I say brain power, I'm talking about the thought processes of bringing something to fruition and making it happen. You don't have to do that. Hey, Tanya, thank you for the daily heart me. You don't have to do that, y'all. They create the program for you, okay? So I don't know how to create a website. I do not know how to create a landing page. I'm cool with all that, okay? There's a lot of things in this head that I do know how to do. I know how to birth babies, take care of them, be a married woman, been married over 18 years. I know how to do all these things, okay? So I got a lot of head space and knowledge, and I'm a nurse. I got a lot of skills. I used to be a cardiovascular intensive care unit nurse. I don't need anything else in my head. Let IT do what they do, and I can do what I do. That's the problem, you guys. Some people feel like they need to know everything. You don't need to know everything. Just know a little bit. It's all about who you know. In life, it should always be, if I don't know this, who do I know who can do this? And when you purchase this program, the who is taken care of. Who can build this website? She already paid him to do that. So when you pay and you choose your program that you want, because there's 4 options you can choose from, then they create the website, they create the landing page, the funnel is all set up, so when people put their email addresses in, it goes directly into your funnel, so you can email them and keep in contact with them. All of that's done for you. You don't have to think about that. Imagine starting a business and you have to learn all of those things. And this is less than $1,000 to start a business. Where can you start a business from home that you don't even spend $1,000 for, and it's a one-time investment? You're not paying it over and over and over again. There's no monthly overhead to keep it going. Like, maybe you're going to spend $20 a month to keep this thing running. No, there is no overhead. I didn't want anything with any overhead. So this has been a blessing for me. And so if you're that type of person too who says, you know what, I don't want any overhead, I want to pay and it's one and done, then that's what you want to do, you guys. One and done. And that's exactly what you get here. So if you go over to my profile and you click the link, shoot, I'm tired of spelling. Click the link in my bio, right? And then what it's going to do is it's going to show you what I got. So download the free PDF, because you're going to need that. You're going to use that. Go ahead and download it, print it, or save it to your electronic device, whatever you want to do, what works best for you. I personally printed it, and I keep it for myself so I can keep myself on track. And then I also have it just on my computer if I ever want to look at it. It's going to help you when it comes to creating content. Then you're going to see Mastering Online Profits. Skip that for now, because right now I'm talking to my novice, my brand new beginners. Thank you for the ice cream cones, Tanya. Look what Veronica said. Be sure to grab it. Just grab it. It's free. And you know how I was raised. I was raised by a single parent. So my mom always used to say, if it's free, it's for me. And if it's free, give me 3. So it's a free guide, y'all. Go on and get it. Go ahead and share this with a friend, too. If you know a friend of yours who is building in this space and they can use a free PDF or learn something, just go ahead and send it to them, too, and tell them to come on. If you are new to this space, okay, what are the options to choose from? All right, Kelly. I love Kelly, too. So let me pin you, Kelly. All right, Kelly said, what are the options to choose from? Well, they got 4 options in this program. They have a $100 program. I love that, because some people, it may be tight right now. Funds is tight. I mean, hey, it can happen to any of us, right? So they have $100, which is your beginner level. And so what that does is just, all right, I got this written down because I had this for something else the other day. Can y'all see this? Is this straight or backwards? Is that straight or backwards? Let me know, please. And let me know that you still here, Kelly, because if you ain't here, Kelly, I ain't got to answer this question. You still here, Kelly? You still here, Kelly? Say, I'm here. I'm here. All right, you good. All right, cool. Cool beans. All right, over here on TubeView. I don't know if it's backwards or anything. All right, good. Kelly's still here. All right, so the 4 options is they have a $100 program. Now, I call this like your basics, because it is. It's just going to show you how to set up your social media platforms, how to get going, get your payment gateway set up, setting up your automations. It's just your beginner basics. But guess what? You get one stream of income, because every time that you sell the $100 program, you are going to make $100. Okay? But because you purchased the 100, that's all you can sell. It's just the 100 only. Now they have a $300 program, which you also get the 100 included with it. So you get two streams of income because you're able to sell and market the 300 and the 100. Now the 300 is going to go a little bit deeper into what master resale rights is, how to identify your ideal client, how to show up as your authentic self, things that you think is just common knowledge that's not so common when you get in this space. Actually, once the camera comes on, you be like, So that's going to go a little deeper to help you with making your content. And then wrap your head around this. You're going to learn the skills to show you how to generate $300 every day if you had a paying customer every single day at $300 level. Do the math. 300 times 365 days of a year. If you do that, you'll clear over $100,000 every single year. So if you've never made six figures before, I want you to really think about this. Having a $300 one-time investment that you're going to learn the skills that could yield you six figures. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but that made me excited. You know, it's crazy to me. It just makes me super excited. So TubeU, do you understand that? That is absolutely crazy. And it doesn't matter what country you're in, because maybe that type of income doesn't come on a normal basis where you're located. You know, I don't know much about the financial structure of India, and I got Mexico, I have Argentina. Hey, Argentina. Oh my goodness, Argentina, Buenos Aires. My daughter went there for a whole month and absolutely loved it. She stayed there in January of last year, and she wants to move there. She had the time of her life. So, hey, Argentina, I love that. We got Mexico on here, London in the house. Let's see. I know we got a lot going on. I'm trying to speak to all these people over here in India. You guys, this is amazing because it doesn't matter what country you're in. You have access to this to be able to generate income from your cell phone. And it doesn't have to be some fancy phone. Okay? It doesn't have to be the newest Android, newest iPhone. You might got something we've never heard of. I know in South Africa, their phone brand is called Victor iMan. Okay? Whatever device you got, if it works and it connects to the internet, it works. It works. And so let's keep moving because I got to answer that question. There's a $600 option as well. This gives you three streams of income because now you're able to sell the 6, the 3, and the 100. And you get access to all the information that's included. So if you learn the skills to sell $600 a day, what you going to make? Of course, we're going to double what we talked about before. So you're looking at $200K per year. 900, okay? Oh, this is called the legacy. You get the whole shebang. 4 streams of income here. This is the one I purchased, just to be honest with you guys. Do what works for you, okay? You a grown adult because I marked this for adults only. You do what's best for you and your family and your budget. Do not do what someone else does. You have to do what's comfortable for you. They do have payment options, and it starts as low as $58 if you did the $900. I started with the installment plan because I just said, I want to make my money back before they get all their money. That's just how my brain works. I'm like, let me see if I can get all my money back before these people get their money. And I did. My personal experience, it took me 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to make my very first sale. And I want to give you the breakdown of how that looks. So in the program, they teach you to create content. If you're new here, I got some new people just connected with me too. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can do this here. All right, it's a little messy, but so I don't have to rewrite it. Can you see this? This is my website to visit. So first, connect with me. So if you're passing through on TubeU and you're passing through on TikTok, just connect with me first. You know, like follow my page. Yeah, that's the word I'm not supposed to say, but yeah, do that. Then visit my website here, www.liveatyourpace.com. Right now, we're talking about DGC, Digital Growth Community. I have it marked. It tells you it's for total beginners, okay? So I'm still just talking to the beginners. All of you experienced people, I'm going to get to you shortly. But just go there to my website, okay? Go to my website, click it, put in your very best email so you can get all the information. And make sure you click the beginner-friendly one, Digital Growth Community. So back to this. Payment plans are available for you. And you do what works, okay? Because some people... I love it. I've watched one. There was a gentleman. This is some of the things that stood out when I purchased the program. There was a gentleman on a live Zoom. They had people on from different places. And I'll never forget this story. And I tell it all the time if it's not your first time here. There was a gentleman on and he was from India. And so he made a huge sacrifice and investment to purchase the $100. And when he did, that week alone, he had made $800 or $900. And he was basically moved to tears talking about how much that was for him and what it meant for him. And he was explaining his dollar amount and all this for his country and what it was and how it was nice to have access to something like this. And that was just perfect because those who are willing to invest, that 100 was perfect for his land and where he lived. Blew me away. Then there was one who came off of live and off the mute because we do live Zooms throughout the week. So this is an interactive program. This isn't you purchasing a course and boom, go off and figure it out. It don't work like that. We got live Zooms all throughout the week to train you, educate you, to help you and move you along, you know, so you can get sales, right? And so the lady came off and she says she works all day, a full day's wage, and makes about 50 US dollars. Now I want y'all to really think about that. Would you work 8 hours if someone was just going to give you $50, 50 US dollars? I'll wait. Would you? Yes or no? Type that in the chat. Yes or no? Tommy said, wow. And I think, and if you're in the digital growth community with me, this video had to be mid-June, okay? Because that's when I started. I purchased the program in the middle of June, like June 17th. I started my TikTok page July 1st, and then I started working, right? I love it. Bold Beauty 92 said, nope. Sure wouldn't work for $50. I'd rather stay broke than work for $50, right? But that's what that was her salary. That's what she made. And at that point, when she got on that Zoom that day, she had already made $1,500 that week. Mind blowing. She was in tears. And from that day forward, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And that's the beauty of digital marketing in this finance, you guys, that you can help people. Somebody, you might be a blessing to someone's prayer that you don't even know that they're praying. You might be connected to somebody else. You may be in a different country, a different land, and you're creating content, and someone else where you're located sees your information and takes off. That's kind of how South Africa in our program is blowing up right now. There is over 11 millionaires in South African Rand right now blowing up because Michelle ended up on someone's feed, and with her doing it, she shared hope to a lot of people who are seeing it, who are right there in that space. So you don't know who your yes can be connected to. And so you getting out of the way of fear and trying something different and something new, you just never know what else can come from it. And I just always try to keep that in the forefront of my mind when I do things. Like, yeah, I was a little fearful to do this at first because I was raised by a parent. Like I mentioned, my mom is a single parent. So she always said things like, money don't grow on trees. She don't waste no money. Let's be very clear. I used to be the coupon queen, you name it, because I was raised that way. It comes from my mom doing that, and you know, generationally it's passed down. But what she ain't passed down, because I ain't want it, is that I'm going to work until I'm about 70 years old and wait to retire on a little bit of income, and then been to kick the bucket and ain't enjoy my life. Now that, she can keep that, because she's still working. My mom got way over 30 years for the city of Richmond, and she need to retire. But that's neither here nor there. That's a family conversation that I'm always speaking and fussing about. But it ain't going to be me. I can tell you that, because I already done stopped. Yes. It's a done deal. I'm already done with it, right? Put a fork in it, wrap it up. And I'm showing other people that you can too. Making great income is just right outside of your comfort zone. It's just right outside of fear. It's to make a decision to do something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. And let me tell you one thing. You can't go off of this live and go ask somebody who wasn't here what they think about what you saw. Don't do that. That don't make sense. But people do it all the time. Call up their best friend, cousin. You heard about this and they're not in their opinion. They gonna tell you, no, don't do it. Don't try it, child. Why you gonna go ask somebody who won't hear their opinion? Tell them to come back. Just go on and share this out to them so they can come the next time, so they can get their questions answered. They can hear the information. They can go to my website for themselves, get the information, and then they can make an informed decision. But don't do that, y'all. That is somehow, some reason, I don't know where it come from, but that's the way a lot of us miss our blessings. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, Jonathan, period. Audacity is the plug. Yes. Tamika said it won't be me, not working 30, 40 years and then waiting to retire. And I can just tell you the truth, firsthand experience, and it's gut-wrenching and it hurts. I lost my father-in-law during the pandemic and in September 22. And it was very hard, you know, especially for my husband, his siblings, and our kids. It's the first time they've ever lost a grandparent. My mom's still here, my husband's mom. And the hard part about it is that we sit down and we analyze. My father-in-law worked for the United States Postal Service, USPS. He did well over his 30 years, but he was really waiting for a pension. You know, so when they let you go, he wanted to make sure that, you know, because he wasn't of a certain age to get Medicare or something like that, to make sure it was going to be enough to take care of him and my mother-in-law and everything. Wanted a pension or what you call a severance package, all this stuff. So he was hanging on. And so he finally got what he needed and he retired. Less than 2 years outside of that, he had a massive stroke. And the crazy part is, you're talking about somebody who's like trim, healthy looking, but had high blood pressure and stuff we didn't know, missed it. And because he wasn't checking it, but healthy, works in the yard, do everything. And it just hit us like a ton of bricks. It was just like, oh my God, you know? Dad didn't even get a chance to enjoy life after retirement, but he spent all those years working for someone else, because that's just how we're conditioned, that we got to work to have enough money to pay bills. And it just starts an endless cycle. And it's like, so when do we enjoy life? Just on the weekends? Unless you're a nurse like me, and then you got to work every other weekend or one weekend a month, and you got every other holiday that you got to split, and the list goes on, right? Because healthcare never stops. But at some point, you have to realize, what can I do differently? Is there things that I can do? I can invest in? Can I have capital? Can I pay down the mortgage of my home? Can I put stuff in high yield savings? Can I do this? Can I do that? You start thinking of ways that you can be strategic and smart with what you bring in, because you don't want to work until something happens, because time and unforeseen occurrence can befall any of us at any time. And so just keeping everything in the proper perspective and balance, that's just the way we live, you guys. And I tell people, yes, we need to make income. We got to make income. We all need a little bit more, because things are not the same price. You ever heard Fat Joe? Some of y'all might never heard it, but he said today's price is not yesterday's price, right? It's a whole different price. Everything costs more now. Everything from gas to grocery. And we don't want to cut out some of the things we love. I learned that early on in financial management, that, you know, the option is never to cut the things that bring you fulfillment in life. It should never be, oh my God, me and my husband go date night once a month, let me get rid of that. No, that keeps the bond and the union between you. The option should never be, let me get rid of my gym membership because I'm paying $30 a month. No, that's to keep you healthy so you can have longevity. The first thing we always think when we're in a pinch is, oh, well, let me cut stuff out first. And then your second option is, well, let me get a second job. Is that really the best option? Let's just be real. If you work full time and you spend 8 hours outside the home working, let's add 8 hours for sleep in there. Okay, so you're at 16 hours. And you pick up a part-time job and you work 4. Now you're at 20. You got drive time to get back and forth from these jobs. Let's add that in there, right? And take another hour. You got 3 hours left of your day. Is that really what your family is worth to you? 3 hours a day? If you got kids, they grow up just like this. One of my daughters, my oldest one, got married last year. And I'm telling you no lie, I feel like I was just pregnant with this child. I still remember craving hot dogs and pork and beans. Oh my God, of all things. Shooting my pressure through the roof on it. Had a taste for hot dogs and pork and beans all the time. I won't eat good back then. Hot dogs and pork and beans and waffles from Burger King. You know, it just seemed like that was just yesterday. And now she's 23, out the house, a full-grown married woman with her own house. It happens just like this. And it happens so fast. And you don't want to ever look back and be like, you know, yo, that's Danielle again. Look at her. Did she just say she made $1 million? I did. That's what I'm going to be saying, right? You can be like, oh, I should have. Oh, I would have. I could have. Oh, you be part of the shoulda, woulda, coulda community. You don't want to be a part of that community. You know, because we all been at the right place at the right time at some point in our life and have looked up and made a statement like, I wish if I knew then what I know now, I would have done thus and so. You don't have to do that, you guys. We don't have to be a part of that community. We can make a decision to say, like Tamika just said, it won't be me. Because I can do something different. I can do something different. I can learn something different. So if you are coachable, if you're willing to learn and apply a new skill, you can do anything. But that's a decision that you have to make. So if you're a person who procrastinates about everything, then okay, now you need to do some self-development about procrastination. What is it about you as to why you procrastinate? Is it fear of success? Is it fear of failure? What is the root cause of your procrastination? Do you believe that God is going to give you the same amount of time tomorrow as he did today? You just take things for granted? What is it that you may need to adjust in your personality? And that's what you go work on. Okay, because procrastination is not going to help you here, you guys. I look at the courses. I go through the modules. I take notes. Okay, I got this little notebook here. This is my notebook learning about digital. Okay, so in the few months that I've been doing it, might not seem like a lot, but this is a lot of writing for me, y'all. Okay, so this is my notes. And like every single day, like you see here, like I say, day 19 or day 20 or day 22, because inside of the program I'm in, the digital growth one, that's for like your beginners like me and you. Every single day she comes live with a video. And so it's numbered, like day 25. And she keeps resetting. We do these 90-day challenges. So every single day you're never lost about what to post, what to talk about, anything. And then I write it down and I take notes. Like, helping people with their mindset, day 23. You don't need all to know every single analytic and stuff to get started. You already know what to do to attract your people, because that came in another lesson, right? Just go do it. Day 22 was all about attraction marketing. Day 20 taught me about using Chat GPT, using a chart, talk about struggles I've had, other struggles people may have, and and just how to break through of it. So it's just notes that I take. I know exactly how to use it to create content because I understand my stuff. But I got to share one thing with y'all, okay? Because I know some of y'all like stuff like this. Look, let me show you this. I really love this one the other day. So y'all comment. Warren Buffett is worth $145 billion. If I ask you, do you want his income? What would you say? Okay, first type that out. Warren Buffett is worth, and this was on day 25's training, okay? Day 25. Warren Buffett is worth $145 billion. If I ask you, would you want his income? What would you say first? Yes or no? Would you say yes or no you want his income? I'm curious. What would you say over here on YouTube? What would you say? Come on, TT. That means TikTok. Tell me. What would you do? Would you want his income? Don't be scared to answer. I'm curious. This was the question posed to us in day 25 of our training. Would you? So nobody. Wow, I didn't expect that. That was interesting. Nobody. All these new people join. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. This your first time here? Connect with me at the top. Life after nursing. I was a nurse 18 years. I'm done. Stick a fork in it. Done retired. I make money from my phone. I show other people how you can do it from your home and your phone around your family at a part-time schedule, right? So that's what I do here. So go ahead and connect with me up there. Follow me and head on over to my profile and click the LINK. And then on Digital Growth Community, that's your beginner basic course. That's kind of what I'm teaching about today. If you click that, put your very best email in. First, you're going to get a free PDF. And then Charlene said, no, she don't want that income. Sai said, I'd probably say, yeah. Okay, only 2 people. Come on, y'all. Don't be scared. We can't see you. Just put yes or no. If somebody offered you Warren Buffett's income, $145 million, his net worth, would you take? Would you want it? Y'all tripping. I just got to tell y'all that. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. It's too early to be tripping. It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. And it's only 5:10 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, get your life together. Don't be scared to type on these things because you're messing yourself up. Okay, because we didn't teach about engagement yet. But that's a big part of this platform, right? So when you start going live, you don't got engagement points either from lives or going on people's content and watching it. You screwed. You're going to stay in the 100 watch views. You ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to help y'all out. But anyway, let me add to this caveat of this training. So notice what it said. Ask you if you want their income. But here's the trick. You have to become his age. And he's 94 years old. Then what would you say? No. The lesson is time is always more valuable than income. Oh, that was good, right? That was good, y'all. Y'all know that was good. I had to write that down. If I ain't take nothing else from the notes from that class that day, from day 25, I wrote that down. I was like, that's right. Time is your most precious commodity. It's something you cannot get back. And that's the reason why I do what I want to do. It's because I need a time freedom. I want to be able to do what I want to do when I feel like it. I don't want to have to work for somebody 50 weeks out of the year and you tell me I only get 2 good weeks off and I'm showing up for you 50 of them. I don't want to be asking you, can I have off on a holiday? And you tell me no because Becky, Sue, and Sally already put in, so you can't either. I don't celebrate the holidays, but my kids out of school, so I want to be off too. I just need to be my own boss. I need to do things when I want to, y'all. Point blank, period. That's just how I function. That's how I operate, and it's the best feeling in the world. So 4 years ago, when I no longer walked into my place of employment, I have not looked back. I can't go back, especially when you made more from your phone than you did in the job. I can't go back. So now it's like, y'all, it's so many things out here we can do, and I feel bad because I got a college degree, right? I went to school for this. You would think that that's the American dream. Go to college, get a degree, get a career, make enough money to pay back the degree you just paid for, which you on a payment plan for 30 years because you put it on deferred. Lord help us. Start off in debt. They say that's a good look. I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. I know that's right. Miss one day at a time. Child, it ain't take much for me to be over it. I was in some racist situation at a hospital I was working at here in Richmond, Virginia. And it was like I was done in, but I couldn't leave, So I switched jobs to did like MDS coordinator and different things. But that's the good thing too about nursing. We can always just pack it up, move, go to another job, become a teacher. I did that too. I taught LPN students for a while at a technical college. I did a little bit of everything because that's the beauty of the degree. Try it out. You want to do NICU? Try it out. You want to do peds? Do it. Geriatric, psych, school nurse. Work in the community. Give shots to those who are underprivileged, like the young kids who come in, 4-year-olds, they need these certain shots to go to school. You can do so much in nursing, okay? You do. That's another reason why I chose that career, because I knew I could never get bored. Never get bored, I say deuces and leave. You can go get another job. But it's exhausting. They don't appreciate you and then want to give you a gift card. I don't want no gift card. Just raise my pay. So with that being said, it's all good, y'all. But it's a career. I'm going to tell you what. I ain't no dummy. I know if I get sick and I go to the hospital, I want some nurses and doctors to be up in there. So somebody got to do it. But some of us may have put in our time and we done, like me, and we need other ways to make income, and we want to make the same income. We don't want a pay cut. We want to make the same and more. Then just knowing that that's available to us is absolutely amazing. And so that's what you get in digital courses. They're going to teach you step by step everything that you need to know, everything that you need to do. I know that's right, a Chick-fil-A gift card. No, I don't want that. Or then want to treat you one day and bring the platters into the job. How about that? We want to show our appreciation. And then they order the platter and bring it in, but eliminate the ball. So, but yeah, it's like, no, I got bills. Just give me some real dough, right? Just run up the pay. That'll be great, right? That'll be great. And so, y'all, just take a look at it. That's all I say. And then what I also offer to people is a one-on-one, because sometimes people look at the information. It's going to answer about 90-95% of every single question you have. But some people just want to talk to somebody live in the flesh. Like you connecting with me right here. I do have my Calendly link on there that allows you to book a one-on-one appointment with me, and we meet in my Zoom. I got a caveat to that, y'all. Do not book an appointment with me if you ain't serious, and don't waste my time. If you can't make it, out of common courtesy, as a business owner, which you are becoming, if you cannot make it, you get reminder emails. Just shoot me one and say, Danielle, I can't make it, or let's reschedule, or whatever. I have to move time around between my family. I homeschool my youngest too. Okay, they not babies though. They 13 and 15. But still, I appreciate my quality time with them. I appreciate lounging in my gym clothes. I'm gonna go to the gym when I get off of here. Yeah, so don't be wasting my time, because I might could have been taking Zumba, but I decided to meet with you and take your appointment, and then you don't show up. Don't do that to me. That's just rude. Don't do it. I don't like rude people. Don't do that. But I understand life happens. So when life happens, just let me know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So you can book a one-on-one with me too when you go visit my store, which is right here. That's my link. Can y'all read that? Might be a little backwards. I don't know how it looks for you on YouTube. Type that in there for me if you don't mind. On YouTube, let me know if y'all see this, if it's backwards. But it's liveatyourpace.com. So www.liveatyourpace.com. Live at your pace. Because that's what it's about. It's about living at your pace on your terms. What's convenient for you. That's what this is all about. It's about freedom, freedom, freedom. I don't even know what song is that. What is that? It probably ain't a song. I think it was a Michael Jackson song, and I was getting ready to... It was Beat It, ain't it? Beat it, beat it. And I changed it to freedom, freedom. Yeah, we just want to be free. We just want to do our own thing and make good income, y'all. And show other people to do the same thing. Then we all be running up the bag, because it's enough room for all of us. Do y'all understand this is a $1.2 billion a day industry? Let that sink in. That means it's enough money for all of us soon here. Okay? We done dropped from 200. We are like at 90 something people. Okay? The 90 of us Y'all, it is enough for all of us. There's over 5 billion people across social media platforms. You're going to pick whichever one works best for you. I actually paid for something called Repurpose. I create content on TikTok and it puts it out on the other ones and removes the watermarks and all that good stuff. Okay? So, whatever works for you. And let me see. Pause for the calls. Anybody got any questions? Because I went over some things about the program. Make sure if you're new here, connect with me. I go live at various times, so click the little bell at the top when you go to my profile page. And what's going to happen is it's going to always let you know when I'm live. Okay? Recap, we got 4 different programs. Look at them, see which one resonates with you, which one fits your personality, your budget for you and your family. That's always going to be the best choice. One thing's for sure is that you can always upgrade. And the way that works is that if you purchase within your first 30 days, you upgrade and just pay the difference. So if you started with the 300 and you want to upgrade to the 6, you would just pay the $300 difference, right? But that's only in the first 30 days. If it's outside of that, if you purchase the 3 and now all of a sudden you say, oh my God, I want the 6 because now I want to be able to have 3 streams of income, you're going to have to pay for the 6. Make sense? Okay, so it's always best to do it within that time period. Get the information, start applying the skills, start, trying to earn some income within the space so that you can get moving. All right, let's see what we got. Any questions? Okay, and the program we all been talking about is called Legacy. Okay, so go to Digital Growth Community. So when you click that, it's called Digital Growth Community. All right, let's see. No questions? That's amazing. Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If I could give you a hug, I would. We just too far away from each other. We just spread all over the world, right? But here's a virtual one. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. And I look forward to connecting with you, answering your questions, helping you get started on your journey so that you can, I love it, have time freedom. Be on the beach right now. If you desire to be on the beach, that's where you should be. You should be on the beach. Your family should be calling to check on you. That's where you want to be right now. That's where you should be. If you want to be home with your kids, this is an avenue. I'm here now doing it. It sure is a learning curve. I got to be honest with y'all. I'm learning and figuring this thing out day by day of homeschooling, y'all. This is a whole nother world, y'all. Ain't nobody warned me like this, but your sister's been struggling over here. But we getting better. Last week was a good week. We started to get a little handle on the work and doing it. Because, I was letting them sleep till 2, 3 o'clock. I'm laying in the bed about 12 o'clock, and then we just slowly doing stuff. It won't cool, y'all. It won't organize. Kids need some organization. So I was tripping, too. So I got to get my stuff together, right? So, yeah. So whatever it is that you're doing it for, that's what you do it for. And you share it with other people, and you watch them grow and flourish. I get messages from people all the time who purchase from me and say, hey, Danielle, here's a screenshot. I just made a $900 sale. Or someone say, I made 2 sales this week. And just getting that just warms my heart, too, because, one, it lets me know how much of a demand it truly is and how we really all support each other and help each other grow. Okay? So that was for all my newbies. Y'all good? And anybody on here who is, been in this space for quite some time, but you want to get more detailed information, no matter what program you got, about algorithms and how to optimize your page, your bio, learn the ins and outs, the tricks of TikTok, then type in, when you go to my page, and then click Mastering Online Profits and put your email in there. You're also going to get invited to the weekly webinar. It's free. Of course, it's free. They're going to send you that too, so you can know when that is, so you can get in and hear the information. But it's just going to take your content to a whole nother level so that you can level up with whatever program that you currently have. So it's just an extra bonus to it, and it's amazing. I purchased it, and I've been using the skills, and it's just been amazing. Gail Williams, I know what you mean. How long after you started did it take you to start earning income? Well, I purchased in June, and then I set everything up. And because I set up all my payment gateways and everything, it's a copy and paste system to get everything all set up. Then I didn't start my TikTok page until July 1st. And I posted for 3 weeks before I had my very first sale. So I called my start date officially July 1st. Because I took my time learning and setting things up. But I had a young lady purchase from me, and she had hers up and running in 2 days. Sheetabomb.com. It won't me though. Let me tell you, it took me some time. I told you, like June 17th to July 1st, I found it was like, okay, I'm about to do this. Oh, I'm about to do this. Okay, so everybody's different. So for me, that's what it was. It was 3 weeks of creating content, and I was making 3 posts every single day. Really short posts, you guys. That was part of my work day, making sure that I kept it really short. I tried to work less than 2 hours. Some people do 4, 5, 6. It's totally up to them, but I was doing this for time freedom. And so it took me 3 weeks. No, Selling with Confidence is a whole different program. This one is beginner basics to teach you everything from the ground up. That one I know has a lot of done for you kind of programs, whether you're talking about Airbnb or having day planners and stuff like that put together, and how to brand yourself. This goes over branding and building too from the beginning up. So it's I heard this is a lot user friendly, beginner friendly. This is for your beginner, complete novice. But a lot of people are purchasing the mop that I have, who are coming from DGC, SWC, UGC, something like that. They've been purchasing the mop program because they purchased those other ones and they just do not know how to sell. Their sales, they're not converting. They have people going into their funnels, but it's not converting. Their content isn't converting. All of that. And so MOP is just absolutely amazing. So I was making consistent sales. I had already made over 5 figures. I had made over $10,000 in the digital growth community before I even purchased Mop. But Mop was amazing because when I purchased it and I tweaked the first couple things that it told me to do the very first day, I had a $900 sale that night. So one of the first things it talked about in those modules, Gail, was about how to optimize your bio. I had never heard that before. But your bio, hey Shannon, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Is I had to optimize it. Mine said something like mom of 4, nerds. Okay, but my page is not talking about me being a mother. I'm not giving advice about being a mom or anything. So why is that in your bio? It doesn't need to be. Your bio needs to be so concise that anybody knows exactly who you are and what you do. So I made those minor adjustments the very first day after looking at some of the stuff, and at night a sale came through. I attribute it to that because it was geared toward my ideal client and customer and who I'm trying to help. People who were like me, one who have had healthcare experience. That's like the most people who can relate to me, because sometimes I get on here and we talk health related stuff. We talking labs, we talking CBC, BMP, we talking, okay? And so those were the first people who could relate to me. And so that's who I really am talking to, retired nurses or people who have careers who wanted to come out and do something different and show them that you can make money from your phone. So making income from your phone covers everybody, right? Anybody who's interested in that. So that's in the optimization period. Then making sure that when I make my content from here on out is that I need to put SEOs in it. That is the most important thing that I didn't know anything about to scale my content to a whole nother planet, so to speak, is making sure everything had SEOs. So that it's optimized, right? So that it gets in front of the right people who are looking for that information. It should not be about making $300, $400, $700 a day. It's not about that. It's people don't type that in. Search engine optimization hones in on what does people search for. So people search for how to make money online, how to make money on TikTok, how to make money on TubeView. That's what people are searching. So your content, what you say, whether it's your verbal hooks, your typed hook, it should all be geared toward SEOs. Duh. It just makes so much sense, but it don't make sense, right? But you have to have a program. And so many people have purchased all these digital products, and then they're just out here frowning and not making a single penny, and then they think, oh my God, this doesn't work. No, it does work. You just ain't got the right skills. And that's what I added on so I can have even more skills to make sure that I'm making content that I can say, hey, this is predictable. It's going this way. This is what I look for. I went in Creators Insight. I went here. I did this. And now it's optimized to get what I want. MOP. So if you have any other program, you want that. Now, does that mean that now you won't be still promoting what you purchased? No. This is just going to help you get better. You have to make a conscious decision if you want to promote it. You might just use it for the education to make sure that you get the sales with the program you want. Me personally, I am like about multiple streams. We've already talked about this, you guys. I love multiple streams of income. So why am I going to put myself in a box again? Not going to do that. I did that with network marketing, MLM. You're supposed to be squarely just about them. No, I want to have multiple streams. So yes, I have the 4 that came with DGC. And then I also have MOP because it's helping me scale up to another level. And then I also have his, oh my God, it's amazing, y'all. $20 a month is all you got to pay to be a part of his mentoring group. That is also inside of my store. So when you go to my profile, the link in my bio, it talks about this training group we have that's $19 a month. That's going to be giving you some game changing nuggets, everything. It's crazy. It's amazing what you get for $19 a month. So go in there and get education, especially if you're a struggling content creator and you want predictability. But that mock program is the only thing I've ever seen that also comes with a 100% money back guarantee. So the guarantee with that program is that if you purchase it, which it costs $5.97, that within 90 days, you're going to get a sale. If you don't get a sale, John refunds your money. That is how certain, how guaranteed that his program, his strategies, his six-pack content creation rules is going to work for you and your business. If not, he gives you all your money back. Okay? It's an affiliate program. So I make 80% of all the sales for that. It's not 100% like the one I mentioned to you earlier. And some of y'all look pretty new here. I know we're down to 13. So I'm pretty sure you may have missed all of that. But just know that this one, the MOP, is an affiliate program. You make 80% of the sales. You won't regret it. I mean, like, for me, I didn't have to think twice. When you tell me there's a guarantee to it, and my main focus is to make income, right, and to learn the skills, then where's the fear? Where's the hesitation? You just removed all that off the table for me. When you tell me guaranteed to make a sale, I mean, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. Here's my card. What am I waiting for? And put that on a payment plan if you want to. You can do that as well. Start learning the skills, implement it, put it on a payment plan. You can do that too. And so the cool thing about it is, though, 100%, I have not seen anybody doing that. No one. It is absolutely amazing. So maybe tomorrow I'll talk about mock. Go into it real deep because I love it too. I mean, it's an amazing thing. And you should never say, is it this or that? You don't hear what Danielle pays. So listen to me. Don't ever just box yourself in and say this or that. Don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. That's not smart either. We don't do that. But we want this and that. Right? Don't we want to be able to have income coming in multiple ways? And it runs passively with or without you present because you create the content. It's out there working. People can always find your LINK. Go check out the information. They grown. They don't need you. They shop on Amazon without you. They don't talk to nobody at Amazon. They look at the specs. They read reviews. They do this. And then they purchase. It's the same thing here. It's in a digital space, y'all. Brilliant. They don't need me. They go right to my site. They look up what they want. Purchases come in sometime. I'm asleep. It's at nighttime. And I wake up in the morning and have had sales. And it's like crazy. I have not even worked yet. Unlike traditional jobs, you know your butt show up. You expect to check in 2 weeks. This is different. I'm not trading time for money. I do the work. I'm learning the skills. And then sales can come in when people see fit, right? It takes the stress off of you. It takes the stress off of you. It works well for them. And it's passive. So my website don't shut down. It's working all the time. So people can get on there and purchase at any time of the day, the night, anytime that they want to, anytime they feel like it. I don't need to be present. Even the lady I purchased from doesn't even go live. I purchased from her. She does not do any lives at all. I called her one time because I had a question about something and she was like, oh, it's coming up. She was right. It was coming up. I just called her, bugged her, so to speak, and asked my one question. And after that, I haven't needed her since. Because the courses are so detailed. You got to think when people put these courses together, they expend their time, their name is on the line. They don't need a smear campaign about how bad something is. They put their time, their effort. It's amazing. It works. And so that's the cool thing about it. And so you end up with a quality product that you own the rights to, that you can sell, and you can make income for you and your family. Hands down, best thing ever. Best thing ever. So if you're struggling, today the last day, you ain't gonna struggle. That word ain't gonna be in your vocabulary no more. If you are a struggling content creator, pick up Mop, put it with whatever you have going on, and let it work together and watch what happens. Watch where it flourishes and how you create your content, how you get categorized. You don't want your videos to always say find related content. You want to learn how to get those optimized so that you show up on people's pages, you know. We don't use this word out of our mouths on live, but you see it. Yeah, you want to make sure you get the push out and the reach. Just don't say those words. You want to end up on people's those, right? You want to be able to be seen, to be visible. Hey, Gail, thank you for following me. And so that's the way to make that happen, y'all. Okay? So just follow the rules. We'll talk about that later. Today, I didn't even go over the rules of this platform. You know, there's a lot of rules to it, right? You know, you lose points, you gain points. You need to know all of that. You need to know all of it if you're going to build a business here. So Go over there later. And we'll talk about that another time. So come back and see me, okay? Don't make this your first time and your last time. Come back. I got Southern Hospitality. Come back and see me, okay? All right, y'all. What's good for dinner? We can cut out of here. Nobody got any questions for me? We're going to wrap this baby on up. What's for dinner? Any questions, anybody? Nope. Going once. Going twice. All right. Nothing over here on TubeView. Nobody got any questions for me? Oh my God. The silence is real. All I hear is my heater. Do y'all hear it? My little space heater over here to keep me warm. All righty. Hey, hey. Hey, Yonette and Mackenzie. Thank y'all so much for just popping in. We're getting ready to pop out here. If this is your first time here, connect with me. Life After Nursing. Head on over to my profile. If you are a beginner, you'll see that I have a program for basic beginners in this space. And if you are an experienced novice, but you're not making as much money as you want, then make sure that you click the one above it. You'll see it says Struggling Content Creators. Learn all about it. Get the free PDF, the downloads and stuff to start helping you make tweaks right now. And then connect with me. Hit the bell. You'll get notified every single time that I go live. Ask me questions. And if you see the information and you need to book a private one-on-one with me, do that too, because I'm here to coach you, help you, and work with you so that you get sales, okay? That's what I'm here for, to make sure that works for you too. All right, so we'll cut out of here, and I hope to see all of y'all again soon. Bye-bye.